Welcome back. Week 4, COM103. Just a few labs left. So today we're going to do the institutional pharmacy lab practice. So it starts on page 239, and we're just going to do the IVs. So we're not going to do any of the POs or any other routes, just the IVs. So log on, and what you'll find is the hints for all the IVs. So what I did was I gave you guys the file names, the label name in bold and the ingredients. So anything in bold, that'll give you all your default information as needed. And then we'll just add in the ingredients. We might have to look under brand, generic. We might even have to add a drug or two. All right, so let's go to the program. And you're just going to go to drugs, and we're going to do brand new. So all these are brand spanking new. All right, 239, it's just one IV drug. The rest of the stuff are PO meds. We're just going to skip those. PO and PRN meds. So this is an antibiotic, Ancef, 1 gram in normal saline, 100 mLs, IV piggyback, Q8H. So that's going to give us all of our default info. So we'll just do new. And then for label name, we'll put in that label name. Ancef, 1 gram, NS, 100 mLs every 8 hours. IVPB, Q8H. Alright, quick code. So Ancef 1 gram should work. There you go. Ancef 1 gram. Drug class RX. Item type compound. So it brings up our ingredient tab. Generic. SIG, since it's IVPB, the verb's going to be infuse. IVPB every 8 hours. Q8H. That's going to be for 3 days. Okay. Q8H. Dosage form, it's a piggyback, so IVPB. The strength, there's going to be 1 gram of the drug, so we'll put in 1 gram. And our drug units, no matter what, we'll just leave them mLs, mLs. Package size, so the final package is the NS bag size, so it's 100 mLs. So that's our final package size. All right, 1 day expiration. We're good to go. Just double check. Ancef 1 gram, NS 100, IVPB every 8 hours. Infuse IVPB every 8. All right, looks good. Save it. And then we're going to go to the ingredient tab. All right, our first ingredient is going to be the drug itself. So we're going to give them the vial and then the IV bag. So we'll add a new ingredient to the compound. We'll look under Ancef, see what pops up. Nope. So we'll go under the generic name, cefazolin, CEF. So we got cefazolin, 1 gram vial. So it comes under the generic name, CAFAZOLIN, 1 gram vial. And yeah, that's the best one to use. So we'll use that 1 gram vial. And the quantity is just going to be 1 for that 1 gram. Alright, so we got the drug and the amount of drug. Next ingredient is going to be the IV solution. So we're going to put that 1 gram of drug from the vial after reconstitution into the IV solution. So NS, we'll look under sodium. SOD. Maybe an I, SODI, sodium chloride 0.9 and 100. So So mine's not coming up with an NDC number, but no problem. Oh, there's the vial. We don't want that. We want the piggyback. Right, so this one, there's no NDC number, so make sure you push enter to get one. There it is. So sodium chloride, and we're going to use the whole bag. That's the final container, 100 mLs. All right, so that's the first one. Go ahead and print screen that.
What was the first drug's name?
Cefazolin, Cefazolin. So we're going under the generic. 1 gram vial is available, and then NS, look under sodium chloride. Page 240, there's no IVs. We got some inhalation, some PO meds, some PRM meds. So we're going to skip those. We're going to go straight to 241. So a couple IVs for 241. 3 IVs, 4 IVs, 5 IVs. All right, so 5 IVs. So we'll just add them one by one. So the first one, phenergan. And the strength is only 12.5, but the supply strength is 25. We're going to only use a quantity of half. So let's do new, and we'll add in that label name, phenergan. D5. D5, 50 IV. Let's see if 12.5 fits. 12.5, no. Phener, 12.5. There you go. Drug class RX. Item type, compound. Both. So here, the only route we're given was IV. So we'll just infuse IV PRN. Dosage form, IV. Strength, 12.5. Our units we'll just leave as mLs. Package size, in this case, D5 50 ml. So that's our final package size. One day to expire. Double check. Save it. And then we'll go to the ingredients. All right, so phenergan, we're going to use the 25 milligram per 1 strength. So they got the suppository. Ooh. So they doesn't look like they have the IV. Tablet, IV. So that's not that one, because that's the one we just entered. So let's look up the brand name. generic promethazine. So let's look under promethazine. And see, there it is. We got the ampules, so that's fine. The ampule or the vial, as long as it is the 25 per milligram, 25 milligram per ml strength. So we'll look under promethazine, 25 per 1, ampule or vial will be okay. But we're only going to deliver half an ml in order to get the 12.5 milligrams. All right, so promethazine, 25 milligram per 1 ml, half an ml quantity. The only thing left is the solution, dextrose, 5%, and it was 50 mLs. There you go. Dextrose 5% water, IV solution, 50 mLs. And we're going to use the entire bag, final container. Sorry. All right, so that's the first drug on page 241. Phenergan, 12.5 milligrams, D5, 50 mLs, IV. We got the drug under the generic name, promethazine. IV or vials fine, but only delivering half an ml. All right, next item, morphine. So we'll do new, morphine 5 in NS50 every 12. NS50 mLs Q12H. Yeah. Is that the right one? Promethazine, yeah. Yeah, though. So the generic promethazine. All right, morphine 5 milligrams, NS 50 mLs, IV Q12H. So we'll do more 5 milligrams. Drug class RX. Compound generic SIG is infuse IV. Q12H. Form is IV, strength 5 milligrams of morphine. Leave these mLs regardless. The NS bag is 50 mLs and 1 day to expire. All right, double check. Morphine 5 milligrams, NS50, IV every 12 hours. Infuse IV every 12 hours. 5 milligrams. Okay, looks okay. Save it. First ingredient is morphine. And let's see what strength we want to use. So we want to use the 2 milligram per ml strength. So go to ingredient tab and we'll find that morphine. All right, so we got multiple ones. So 2 per 1 is the same as 10 per 5. So the one you don't want is the 20 for 5. So anything that's 10 for 5, no, that's not. So I don't see that IV strength. That comes in PO strength, but not IV strength. So the only IV strength I see here is 25. So that means we're gonna use this one, but that's only gonna be 0.2 mLs. That's tiny. Yeah. 25 milligrams per ml. There's no other strength. Everything else is solution, solution, solution. So there is this one. Well, that's the wrong strength. All right, so let's use the 25 milligram per ml strength IV. So these vials here, any of these vials. All right, so find a morphine sulfate vial, 25 milligram per ml. And we're only going to use 0.2 mLs to deliver the 5 milligram. Let's change this to 25. This to 0.2 mLs. All right, so we still need the NS50. So under sodium chloride, make sure it's 0.9. IV bag, 50 mLs. There you go. Not the vial. There you go. Same one we used last time. There you go. Oh, that's 4 or 5. Third one. So second one on page 241. So morphine, we changed it to the 25, and we're only going to do 0.2. Sodium chloride, same as similar to the first one, and it's 50 mLs this time. So that one's done. Let's go to Vanco. So vancomycin 1 gram, NS250 piggyback at 125 mLs per hour. So we'll do new Vanco. 1 gram, NS250 mLs IV PB at 125 mLs. Alright, so everything that can fit. So I did Vanco 1 gram / NS250 IV PB at 125. quick code, I put Vanco 1 gram. Then our default info, drug class, RX, item type, compound, generic, default sig, infuse, IVPB, at 125 mLs per hour. Form, IVPB, strength, 1 gram of Vanco, and then we'll leave all these mLs. Package size, 250 for the NS. Alright, let's double check everything. So we got Vanco 1 gram, NS 250, IVPB at 125 mLs per hour. Vanco 1 gram, infuse IVPB at 125 mLs per hour. 250, bag size. Alright, looks good. Save it. And then we want the Vanco vial. So VANC. So easy for this guy. We got the 1 gram vial readily available. Alright, we'll just do 1 for that, for quantity. So vancomycin 1 gram vial, 1 for quantity. And now we need 250 for the sodium chloride. SODI NS 250. So this one's pretty high up on the list. Not too much scrolling. Sodium chloride 0.9, 250 IV solution 0.9. We're going to use the whole bag, 250. Alright, this one was easier than the other ones. Print screen that guy. And this patient has a couple more drugs to go. So they're also getting LR, lactated ringers for fluids, and another antibiotic. Alright, so let's do new. This one's just a liter LR at 75 mLs per hour. So LR 1 liter at IV at 75 mLs per hour. LR 1 liter IV at 75 mLs. Alright, quick code, we'll just do LR 1 liter. Drug class, compound, or sorry, RX. Item type is compound. Both genders, generic. And this one is IV. So just infuse IV at 75 mLs per hour. Dosage form, IV. Drug strength, there is none. LR, some mixture of electrolytes. And then our units will keep mLs. Package size, 1,000 mLs for the liter. Lactated ringers, LR. 1 liter IV at 75. LR 1 liter at 75. 1,000 package size, looks good. Let's save it. And then we'll add in, all we need is the bag. So just LAC for lactated ringers. And there it is. Lactated ringers injection, 1 liter bag, no strength, there's just a bunch of mixtures. So it's a known. Click OK. And we're going to use the whole bag, which is 1,000 mLs. Yep, that's it for this one. Is just the IV solution for hydration. So print screen that guy. And we got the last one. So it's going to be clindamycin 300 D550 IVPB at 50 per hour every 6 hours. That's a doozy. Alright, whatever can fit.
It's a doozy.
Clinda 350. CLYIND Clinda 300 milligrams. D550 IVPB. D5W50 mLs IVPB over at 50 mLs per hour, right? 50. Yeah. So that's all that can fit. So Clinda 300 milligrams, D5W 50 mLs IVPB. At 50 mLs per hour Q6H. All right, quick code. So Clin 300. Put a Y there. Clinda. All right. RX. Item type compound. Generic. Default sig. Infuse. IVPB at 50 mLs per hour, and that was Q6H. Every 6 hours. Dosage form, IVPB. Strength 300 milligrams of clindamycin. And then these are our ml units. Package size 50. Clinda 300 D5W50 IVPB at 50. Yeah, Q6H. Infuse IVPB at 50 mLs per hour every 6H. 300 milligrams, 50. Alright, looks good. Save it. And then what Clinda do we have? So 75 per 5. Let's see if that's available. So clindamycin. Okay, so that's the. All right, we'll just use the one indicated. 75 per 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and just use that one. So it's the solution. We'll make it easier on ourselves. It's not the 100% correct one, but we'll use this one.
Which one was this one?
The 75 per 5. Yeah, we'll just use what's indicated. It's not exactly 100%, but I'll make our lives easier for this one. All right, clindamycin, 75 per 5. We'll just pretend it's IV solution, and we're going to use 20 mLs of it. And then last thing is D550. Full amount, 50 mLs. So at Clinda, 75 for 5, 20 mLs, and then dextrose, 5%, 50 mLs. All right, so that completes page 241. We just got a few left. All right, 242 is next. So in 242, we have this solution that's already pre-made. So potassium chloride is a common drug that they just add into IV solution. So if you're getting if you're getting fluids, you also need your electrolytes. So a lot of these come pre-made with 10 MEQs, 20, 30, or 40. All you have to do is slap a label on it. So in this case, we're just going to use the manufacturer pre-made solution and drug already added. We just need to make the label. Alright, so we're doing D5 half NS 1 liter with 20 MEQs KCl. So D5 half NS 1 liter 20 MEQ KCl IV at 100. Alright, so we'll just do IV at. Okay, D5 half NS 1 liter 20 MEQs KCl IV. So in this case, I'd put 20 MEQ KCl. 20 MEQs KCl. Drug class, RX. Item type, compound. We'll do generic. Infuse IV. And the rate was 100 mLs per hour. Dosage form IV. Strength 20 MEQs. Of potassium ml. Whoops. ml. Package size 1000. Alright, so this one is just an IV solution, similar to the other one where it's just LR. This one actually D5NS plus a drug that's pre-mixed. Save it, and then we just have to find the correct ingredient. So we'll look under dextrose, DEXT, but you need the one with 20 MEQs. D5 half NS with 20 MEQs. So here you start seeing it, right? D5 KCl 20, but that's not the solution we want. We got D5 40, we want D5 half NS. Oh. So let's do DEX. See what comes up. So we need dextrose. Nope, not under dextrose, so let's try potassium, POT. Nope, not under potassium. So let's look on, I think it's under dextrose. DEX. Just D5? D5. Let's try D5. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot more. So under D5, half NS, there you go. So under D5 dash half NS KCl 20. So that's the one you want. So it's already pre-made. The drug, in this case, the electrolytes in there. Just click OK. And we're going to use the whole bag, 1000. That's it for this one. Just the IV solution, like the LR. The next one we've already added before. I think it is at 100. 100 mLs per hour. So let's search that one. Let's search MVI. No, we had D5NS. We had NS. But the order is for just in regular NS. Okay, so we got this one. We can edit it, make our lives easier. So if you find the one you've done before, MVI, NS, 1 liter at 125 mLs per hour, all you have to do is click OK, and then you can just edit it. Change it to 100.
100 mLs?
Yeah, 100 mLs per hour. And then in the default sig, change that to 100. Right. So the ingredient's the same, and the solution's the same. The only difference was the rate. All we did was we changed this previous label from 100 mLs per hour, or sorry, from 125 to 100, and that's it. All you gotta do is save your progress, save your changes, and then that one's done. But if you don't have that previous one, you'll need to add the label, put all your default information, save it, and then add the 2 ingredients. So if you did lab 30, what was that, 33, 34? Then it's already in there. All right, last page. 243. So we got an NS. So we've done an NS before, so similar to this MVI one, we can just hack it. So search, and just search under NS, because that's the name. So there it is. We got NS 1 liter at 75. So is that the same one? Oh yeah, there we go. So if you already did this one, you don't have to. Nah, you do. Well, this one's wrong. That's the wrong ingredient. I gotta change this ingredient here. But if you did the NS 1 liter at 75 mLs per hour, for me, I just need to change this ingredient. So just make sure it is the sodium 1 liter. 0.9 solution 1 liter. Alright, there you go. So I corrected previous mistake. So NS 1 liter at 75 mLs per hour, infuse IV, 0.9% for strength, 1,000 package size. So just make sure your IV bag's 1,000. So that'll save us some time. We just edited those last 2, and now we're down to the last one. Lasix, aka furosemide, 40 milligrams in D550 IV. And that's going to be the 10 strength 4 mLs. Lasix 40, D550. Lasix 40 milligrams, D5W50 mLs IV. Okay, that's all the information they gave us. Quick code, Lasix 40, LASIX 40, that works. Drug class, RX, compound, generic, infuse IV. IV is the form, strength is 40 milligrams of furosemide. We'll leave these mLs. Package size, D550 mLs. 1 day to expire. Right, let's double check. Lasix 40, D550 mLs IV, infuse IV. Looks good. So we need to add Lasix and then D5W. So it's not under the brand name, so we'll just go under the generic, which is furosemide, FUR, and then we got a bunch of vials available. So you got a 10 ml vial, 4 ml, 2 ml vial. As long as it's the 10 milligram per ml strength, you're good. Furosemide, 10 milligrams per ml, and the quantity we're going to use is 4 mLs to get that 40 milligrams. And last item to add, the D50. mLs of that guy. All right, print screen that one, and you're all set. So for labs, institutional pharmacy practice, double check your responses and